wife already went back. Okay. Alright. Now I'm good. Do I have water? Yeah.
Yeah, I want one of those fucking woodworking clamps.
Those aren't that hard to get a hold of, you know.
I know, but I need to figure out how to mount my fucking microphone arm onto it.
I'd say super glue, but what's your clamp made out of? Or your arm made out of steel?
No, that's fucking way too much pressure. It would need to be welded. So I'd have to get a metal one and weld that fucking mount to it.
You know how to spot weld?
No, negative. I am a cook. I am not a welder.
Oh, well, I know how to spot weld, but I'm not the greatest at it. What the hell?
But I'm sure I could take my microphone and the stand, the clamp, to a welder and be like, hey, dude. Because those would work perfect, like those fucking woodworking clamps. And they have some pretty heavy-duty ones.
Did I lose my menu and shit? Go to my ship and I was gonna go and try to take off and I don't even have my menu. I'm in my hangar and I have no control over my ship.
What do you mean?
I can't even move my ship at all.
Turn the power on?
Yeah, I can
And the
even go
engine's
to...
on?
I thought I did. Oh, no, apparently not.
It's your problem.
Oh my god, I'm not even high. Oh my god. And I'm doing a live stream at the moment. That was a face palm. They're probably all going, what the fuck's wrong with that guy? That's right, guys. I just did a face palm. It took another person to tell me what the hell is going on. I'm so used to getting into my ship and everything's already powered up. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh well. It's morning still. Oh. Morning, everybody who's watching. nice, man. It would have took me a minute. I would have sat there and done something stupid and menued and been back out, back in. I'm just
So
that
I've been
tired.
thinking about doing little random giveaways too on my streams.
Nice. If I had the
So
money, I
like,
would.
I'll just so like I'll start my stream. If I plan on streaming for 4 hours, I'll set a random timer within that 4 hour period. And as soon as that timer goes off, the last person to talk in chat wins.
Hmm. I'll have to be in your stream and be the last person to talk.
And they have to be a subscriber.
Yep, that's usually how it goes for most of them.
And just give away like armor sets and paint jobs and shit like that. Armor sets and weapons would probably be cool. Bet you shit from the subscriber store would be sweet.
Yeah. I don't know if you can gift those, can you?
Yeah. I can buy stuff from the subscriber store and give it away.
Oh, cool.
Like, you can gift almost anything.
Let's see here. Haven't even started yet. Contracts.
You could gift stuff that I've given to you before.
No, yeah, I won't do that. I'm not a person that does shit like that.
You're not a regifter.
Hell no.
I put time and effort into buying my gifts for people. I try to get people stuff that they actually will use.
And I use every one of them. Well, I haven't used the silver one yet again.
I'm talking about like birthday gifts and stuff I buy in real life.
Oh.
I mean, there's nothing worse than getting a useless gift.
I usually end up giving them cash because I don't know what people want anymore.
Yeah, that's just a cop-out.
I used to know what people want.
What you're saying is you don't care about people enough to find out what they like?
I don't hang out with people anymore.
I'm talking about people you buy birthday presents for.
Yeah, the only ones that I give birthday presents to is my wife and 2 kids.
Yeah, I don't give your wife and 2 kids presents.
Yeah, I know. And I usually give them whatever the hell they want anyways normally, so. Or let them get themselves whatever they want.
That's just a cop-out.
Yeah. But they usually can get whatever they want. And lately, the wife's been spending it on whatever she wants. And I don't really want much of anything anymore. Because there's not really much that I really need. I feel spending time with family is better than anything else, really. You know? Maybe I'm just getting old now by saying that. But there's even days where I'm like, maybe I should just have a lazy boy sit in front of the TV and watch movies like I used to when I was younger. Because I remember when computers weren't even a thing yet. Sitting outside on a seat on the porch, just relaxing.
Fuck all that stupid shit.
What?
Fuck all that stupid shit.
I remember sitting on the porch reading a paperback book when I was younger.
Wow, what a waste of time.
My wife used to take those away from me when we were first married. She hated it when I read. Her excuse was that it was taken away from her attention.
Wow, that sounds really needy.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying.
Now she doesn't care if I read. Because now she's in her room doing her beading and Lego crafts, brick craft, or whatever that brick craft stuff is. And she watches movies and plays Pharaoh and Skyrim.
Wait, what?
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh?
Yeah, she loves Pharaoh.
Like the old Egyptian
She's
Pharaoh
even got the
and,
new
and
one now.
Cleopatra?
Yep, she has the new one now too.
Dude, it's one of my favorite games.
Yeah, it's one of hers too. She's actually been playing the new one. She just got through all the scenario stuff on the new one. She was happy that it was only like $15, so she went and bought it. It was
Yeah, I
on
got like
Steam.
4,000 hours in that game.
Yeah, she loves those types of games.
Dude, Captain of Industry. It's not really the Pharaoh type shit, but it feeds the building
Yeah,
aspect of it.
she's huge into Egyptian stuff, so that was one of the reasons why she really loved it.
Yeah, I like Egyptian shit too.
She watches
They did a really
lot
good
of
job
stuff.
with those games.
Yeah, she enjoys watching all the stuff on TV for Egyptian stuff too. So
What was the other one? Ages of Mythology?
I've played that one.
Yeah, it was just like Pharaoh, but it was Greek
Yeah,
with all the gods and all that.
Yep. I think I own that one actually.
And they roll through your city. You just start destroying shit.
Mm-hmm. And then the other one that I used to play was StarCraft. I think I played StarCraft 2.
Oh god, fuck that game.
And then
I was not a StarCraft fan. I was Command and Conquer.
I never got to play Command and Conquer.
Dude, Command and Conquer was so much better because it wasn't just spam bullshit to win. Like you actually had to have strategy.
What was Empire Earth was my favorite. Empire Earth 2 was my favorite. I don't know if you played those.
Yeah, but I didn't like them much.
Why not?
Empire Earth, Age of Mythology, they weren't really that great.
Well, Empire Earth 2 was you were able to have whatever you were able to build the town the way you wanted to. You could have your towers, just towers around your town if you want. And you were not limited to the land you had. And then I liked it that you could start from the caveman area or whatever time period and work your way up into the future. Hello?
Yeah, I
Hello?
was more of a Total War fan.
Never played Total War.
Oh, dude, that game's badass.
Which, like tabletop or online?
Tabletop.
No idea.
You said Warhammer, right?
No, he said,
Total War.
yeah.
Total War. Okay. I guess I just synonymously thought of them because
the
there's a
best.
Total War Warhammer 40K.
I'd say the best one is Total War Rome 2.
Total War, Rome 2. I've heard good things about Rome.
When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Have sex with adult men who can't grow facial hair?
You know what's really cool is there's this dude who does YouTube videos, historically accurate recreations of historic battles, and he uses fucking Total War. It's really sweet.
That is cool. Yeah, that's nice.
And he goes over like the whole story of the battle.
Hmm. That's fun. Simulations are always neat to have whenever you're getting a historical lesson. Always. What are you playing, Sean?
I'm doing cargo hauling on Star Citizen. What about you?
I'm not playing anything as of yet. I just woke up a couple hours ago, applied for some jobs. I'm looking for something in the remote sector.
The remote sector.
Yeah, anything remote.
Well, you want to
Okay.
build remotes?
No, I mean like work from home.
TV remotes?
I knew what he meant.
Hey, if I can build TV remotes from my house, I'll fucking build TV remotes from my house.
That'd be a lot of soldering.
Oh, how good are you with computers?
Relatively decent. Good enough that if I went into an entry-level computer position, I could probably just like learn
Like
on the
data
job.
entry?
I mean, like obviously I could do data entry. That's not that hard. That's like Excel and shit.
Yeah, it's super easy. There's lots of companies that hire for that.
Yeah, there are. I've applied to a few so far. I'm mostly looking for anything in like telecommunications, like I'd work in a fucking collections office or
Like a sex phone operator?
I don't know about that one, but if they're paying enough, probably.
Just depends on how good you are, dude.
Yeah, I can't do a woman's voice very well.
Hey, that's not always needed.
True. I feel like it's more in demand though. Like some people out there, like guys, can do female voices and male voices, and I don't know if I can do female voices very well. So it's good to be flexible, right? It's like being bilingual in this phone sex community. Being able to sound like a boy or a girl. Are you playing Captains of Industry?
Yeah, I'm just pushing all my little fucking... Because they released a big update, so I need to learn how to play so I can fucking do a playthrough.
Yeah. Do you work, Sean? I can't remember.
No, unfortunately, I wish I could.
Yeah. See, I'm in a similar boat. Like, I have a lot of problems with arthritis and stuff. And the last job I worked, it was welding. But, like, it really killed my confidence to be able to, like, hold down a job because I would call out, like, a couple times a week just because, like, the pain was something that I couldn't deal with. And even when they moved me over into a clerical position, like doing data entry, they were paying me $26 an hour to do data entry, and I still couldn't fucking do it, dude. And I mean, $26 an hour to do fucking data entry. It's a lot of fucking money.
That is.
I thought you just said you could do data entry.
I can do it from home. I don't find it reliable for me to like travel somewhere and be in an office setting.
Yeah, and see, I can.
Because if I'm at home, I can kind of tailor my environment around my disability and like make it work. Like I can get on my laptop and move to the couch, or you know, I can go for a walk and stretch my legs at basically any time. There's a lot more freedom with that. And considering the fact that I've been staying at home for the past 2 years and I haven't gotten any really crazy flare-ups or anything like that, I think that it's safe to say that I can handle that.
My issue is
But
I
if I
go
get in the
outside and
car
I get
and-
migraines instantly from being around people.
Yeah.
The smells
mom's
from
like
other
that.
people makes me have stroke-like symptoms, and
Yeah.
oh, yeah, it's never fun for me.
If I get in the car and I go through stop and go traffic for like more than 15 minutes, I'll get a flare up in my like hips and my knees. I'll get out of the car and I'll just like feel like shit. It hurts.
Yeah, I can walk in like 2 stores, then I almost have to go home. Went to
Yeah, it
one
just feels like
restaurant
somebody.
this weekend and last weekend, anyways, and
Do you have agoraphobia? Is that what that is?
no, I don't.
Huh.
I just can't handle being in stores or being around. My mind can't handle being around bunch of people. Apparently, it's like
You know,
the
my mom doesn't like it either. She hates going to the store. She'd rather order it on Amazon and stay home all day and just lock herself in the house.
I enjoy being around people. It's just
People are idiots.
it's not that they're idiots. It's like
No, people are idiots.
it's
He
a
said it's not that
sensory
they're idiots. He didn't
overload.
disagree with you.
It's more of a sensory overload, I think, for my mind, for my brain,
Yeah, I see. I see.
See,
and
that's
I don't
wrong,
like
'cause
it.
I am the exact opposite. I need fucking sensory overload for my mind, or my mind gets bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, I start getting fucking like needing something else to do if I'm not doing 5 things at once.
Yeah. I'll be like playing. That's like ADHD kind of. I don't know if that's exactly what you have, but it's a similar symptom to what I have.
A lot of cooks have that shit just because of our job.
Yeah.
Because most of the time you're doing 5 things at once.
Yeah, see,
Jobs that constantly pull your attention and are constantly requiring you to like move are good for people with ADHD. The problem is that whenever you have disabilities that stop you from being able to do that stuff, it really gets in the way of all that. Ew, a kitty threw up.
see at
man,
home,
I
I can
kinda
watch a
feel like we
video,
fucking-
stream, and play a game at the same time here.
Everything nowadays is just over fucking diagnosed.
Yeah, true.
Oh, you're this way? Well, you must be this.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I think
believe
it's
half that
medication.
stuff exists.
It's stupid.
It's like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
But the only reason why
I
I'm
don't
that
think-
way is because I had my stroke and the I don't know what else. And then this last
Well, that's
2
totally
weeks ago
different.
with shingles, and it's been a fucking pain in the ass.
I'm talking about like ADHD.
Yeah,
It is
I wish I had
overdiagnosed.
that.
A lot of people just get it for their kids because they're like, they're a normal child who likes to run around and do stuff. Like, what do you want from us? Like, oh, you're telling me that your 8-year-old boy can't sit still in class? Whoa, that's insane.
I know, that's normal.
I had
Yeah,
that. I never got
So
diagnosed
let's
with
shoot him
ADHD.
up with a bunch of drugs.
yeah, exactly.
Why didn't they give me that when I was a kid? Because it didn't
How old are you?
exist. I'm 50 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah, they didn't do that shit.
It didn't exist when we were kids.
Yeah, that's not that it didn't exist. They just didn't, look into it at all.
They were
Also,
like,
back in the day, there were a lot better resources for kids when it came to recess. Like, you look at what recess was like 50 years ago, and it's like
dodgeball.
the most deadly fucking dude. Like, you come in fucking sweating. Like, recess can kick your ass.
Dodgeball, Red Rover. Oh,
Yeah. I never played none of that shit at fucking recess.
God, I love dodgeball.
Now they're just sitting around on their fucking phones.
Yeah, dude.
None of
It's like,
them
what's the
even know
point of
what
even having a
touching
recess
grass
anymore?
is really like.
So,
I love it when we get these people in game, and even my son's like, "Go outside and touch frickin' grass, you frickin' moron."
to you?
No, my son yells that in his room to kids in video game and World of Warcraft and stuff.
Oh, that's funny.
It is, because he's just like, Jesus Christ, these kids are that bad.
Dude, did I tell you I got my computer fixed?
Mhm.
Fucking
Cool.
rolling 120 hertz, 4K
Nice.
on a 65-inch OLED.
I'm not a fan of 4K, but I'm happy for you if that's something that you like.
What is that?
I don't like it because it looks too buttery smooth that it makes it feel like Uncanny Valley. It makes me want to throw up.
I don't have 4K.
Do you get motion
I'm using
sickness?
1080p.
Nope. Not really.
I had a buddy that couldn't go through the hypertubes in Satisfactory because he'd get all fucking sick.
Oh, I sail. So, I get a little sick whenever I sail, but like that's kind of intense. Like the ocean is intense. And I play VR, so like you
Yeah,
know,
we have a lake up here that's like the ocean as far as waves and shit.
which lake is it? Superior?
Flathead
Ontario?
Lake.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a Great Lake.
It's right below Glacier. It collects all the water that melts out of Glacier National Park.
Yeah.
It's just in a big valley and it's really windy. My brothers and my dad used to always go fishing and fucking always drag me along. So I just fucking take my sleeping bag and curl up in the front and sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been on some big ass ocean boats too and never been seasick.
Good. Were they big boats or small?
Big and small.
Yeah.
I haven't been in a big boat. I've been in smaller boats.
Yeah.
I love
don't
boats.
do good. As of right now, I don't do good with caffeine or alcohol on smaller craft. That'll make me sick. But as long as I don't drink caffeine or alcohol, I'm fine.
Well,
But
fucking alcohol makes me sick any
yeah,
time, anywhere.
once I throw up though, once I get it out of my system, I'm good. Like I'm fine.
Pansies. That's all you guys are. Pansies.
You're one to talk.
Meh.
I just don't like drinking a poison.
It is poison,
Yeah.
but I'll agree with that part. It is poison.
Yeah, I've been cutting back on my drinking. I'm trying to save money so I can pay off a credit card.
Cutting back on your poison intake?
Yes, I am. I used to drink. Well, I used to. I drink too much. I drink. I
Sadly,
can kill
my
like
son has
I can
gotten
kill a
into
30 pack in
alcohol.
two. It takes 2 days for me to drink a 30 pack, just about.
Wow.
And that's too much drinking.
That is actually. A 30
Yeah.
pack would last me a good month.
Yeah, I need to get down to about a 30 pack a month. That'd be nice. You know, like enjoy a weekend every now and then with friends and stuff like that.
My son's been drinking vodka and rum. A bottle will last him 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's how it is with me. If I get the really big bottle, like the liter and a half or
Yeah,
1.7
that's what he
liter, whatever
gets.
you call it. Yeah, dude. So
His
I'm cutting
friends
back.
are.
I want to lose like 20 pounds. A lot of the weight is like going to like around my neck area. So I want to kind of thin that out. I have a good jawline and I want that to be more prominent. So if I can lose like 20 pounds, I think I'd be in a really good spot. I used to weigh 140 and I'm 160. So
He's starting to slowly slow down on his drinking, but his girlfriend that he had.
You say you're getting fat, dude?
I'm just getting to a weight that I don't like, you know?
You're approaching fatness?
I'm approaching fatness. Yeah, I'm on the event
Gotcha.
horizon of fatness, and I'm trying to not be fat.
Coming up over that hill, you see the sunrise.
When you're
the,
gay,
the fat rise.
yeah, and when you're gay, dude, it's like worse. Like, if you're my weight, you're basically obese. Like Chris, my boyfriend, he weighs like 120 pounds, and he's the same height as me. If that. Last time he weighed himself, he was like 115.
That's what I was trying to explain to my girlfriend.
Mm.
Like being overweight, that'll knock 10, 15 years off your life.
It can.
Yeah. Yeah, and I look young, so it doesn't help either. So I don't look like a 30-year-old guy who's like decent weight for his age. I look like a 25, 26-year-old or even younger dude who's like
You look like a
letting
fat 25-year-old.
Yeah, I look like a chubby 25-year-old instead of like a understandably weighted, you know, middle-aged person. But yeah, no. I'm trying to put like $500 a month into a credit card over the next 2 years, and unless I get a job that's gonna eat up a lot of my extra monies.
Okay. now I'm
500
having
into
an
a
issue.
credit card. What are you paying off credit card?
I'm paying off an $11,000 credit card right now. The owing money to a credit card because I don't have declared income is destroying my credit. I'm down to a 625, and I've never been below a 780 in my life.
Yeah, I'm at like 790 something.
Yeah, I've always had good credit, and it's just
Yeah.
because it's because I don't have any income and I have debt. So debt to income ratio is like whack.
Yeah, I'm paying off like a little over 1,000 a month on a credit card I got right now.
Yeah, you owe a lot on it.
I did owe like 28 on it.
Oh wow, well good for you. I owed
I'm down
15.
to like I'm down
But
to
I just
like a little under 9 now.
Nice. I just put 4,500 into mine last month, and that really helped. But I need to get rid of it.
Okay, this
I'm
ain't
probably just
working.
gonna cancel the card after I get rid of it.
I mean, I could sell a bunch of stocks and shit if I wanted in
Oh,
crypto,
I'm not.
but I
not
don't
doing
want
that.
to.
Fuck no. If I sold everything that I had, if I liquidated my stocks right now, I could pay it off. But I'm not doing that.
Yeah, don't you ever think about the interest that you're incurring though?
The interest that I'm incurring right now is $100 a month. If I pay it off in 2 years, the total amount I'm going to pay them is $980 in interest. So in 2 years, do I think that my assets could generate me $980? Several of my assets have already generated me $980 in 2 years. So to expect them to do that again is understandable. So why would I liquidate something that's going to pay me back the amount that I owe in interest? And that's just my Bitcoin. In 2 years, my Bitcoin has paid me out $900.
It's not picking up
Yeah,
my
I've been
card
watching
out.
it like a hawk lately.
Yeah, it's high, dude.
Dude, it's fucking trying to get through that resistance.
Yeah, all I
Um,
ever put into it was $1,000, and I'm at
So
1,900.
there's a shit ton of orders, sell orders, from
Mhm.
like 112,000 all the way up to like 122,000.
Mhm.
I'm talking a lot, a big chunk of people
Mhm.
have sell
Mhm.
orders up. But
Mhm.
the momentum is fucking, people are buying right now and it's chewing through all those sell orders slowly. If it
Mhm.
gets through all those sell orders, dude, it's gonna shoot up to like 165K because that's the next fucking resistance level.
I see.
Like I do a lot of fucking technical analysis and shit on crypto.
Cool. What do you think of Doge?
I got a good chunk in Doge right now.
Me too. I have like 18,000 shares. I had 18,000 shares that I bought at 7 cents, and I fucking sold it for 8. I had
For 8 cents?
18,000 shares. Yeah, I sold it for 8 because I
What were
thought
you
that
thinking? Because this
I
shit hit 74 cents a couple years ago.
I know, dude. I fucking
That
had
was
it,
when Elon
and
was
then
talking about making it the fucking currency of the space base on the moon.
I know. I got worried. I sold it, and then he announced that, and then it just. This was in 2021 that I did this.
So that was your first kick in the balls?
So yeah. So I actually want to frame the 18K that I bought at 7 cents. So I have 18,000 right
Dude, you
now.
could have
So if I
you could have
combined that,
10x'd your money.
I'd have like 50,000 shares right now if I just kept buying instead of selling the 18,000 shares. Okay, I have 40. I'd have 40,000 shares. So yeah, I kind of want to frame that and put it
You
on the
mean
wall.
40,000 coins?
Yeah, 40,000 coins. And if I had that, that'd be awesome because it is gonna go up. I mean, like it is steadily climbing. It does have moments where it shoots into the air and then it comes down. But when it comes down, it doesn't really come down
You know what the shitty thing is right
in
now
round
that's happening?
down.
Is Bitcoin is being real.
What the hell? I'm in the loading area. I'm in the loading area and it's not letting me unload my Hull C. Yeah. Yeah. Oops, now I just went back out of it again. I've been just in and out of the square a couple times now. I kept saying it wasn't in it. I usually know how to make sure I'm in there. That's why I'm like, I don't understand why it's not letting me do it. It's telling me I'm not even in the square now. But yet I'm in it. This is so messed up. Unless they move the square on me that I don't know about. No? There's like 5 Hull C's here too. Usually I never have any issues. Could just because of Invictus Week where there's so many people on the server. Yeah. Which is annoying. There we go, now it's finally working. That was annoying. I didn't get the money for it though, did I? Doesn't feel like it. And I was listening, Sven. I just was irritated that it wasn't doing what I was doing. No, I knew what you were doing. I've got to refuel first. Where the hell are those things? If you land on a pad, can you store your ship still? Or do you got to dock? Yeah, I knew that. Got a squirrel on my bird feeder. Yay! I love my bird feed, even if it has spicy stuff on it. You know. We bought some bird feed that had spicy stuff in it that's supposed to detract squirrels from eating them. The squirrels go and eat it anyways. My wife hates squirrels. Could have been. Man. Trying to figure out where a pad is here. I should go do this. 'Cause I'm using up a lot of fuel. Hmm. Are you able to dock over at ArcL1? You guys? Is it? You can? It's saying that's where you go get the quantum drive for the Hull C. Because going from Magnus to Everest is using up half the quantum fuel. No, it's over at ArcL1. I wish it was at Everest. Otherwise, I'd already get it. Um, because I just looked up on the DPS calculator for it. No, it's at. No, I go for the civilian one because it's less of a delay, and it's actually a little bit more efficient on fuel. You're going for the industrial one, aren't you? I'm not worried about the speed as much. I'm looking. Efficiency wise, it's about. That's actually quite a bit. Uses up less power. And the one that you want has a higher EMIR signature too. I'm also looking at the quantum or the cooldown time. Yeah. Don't they even have an industrial A? They only got a B? Yeah, ideally you would. Yep. I'll stick with what I have. It's what I even used in my reclaimer. No, I still need to find that one to get. Man, I hate this one. I can't find a pad fuel. It's always so dark. There we go. I think I found a pad. No, that's a docking area. There, I found a pad. Everything else besides that quantum drive is over in New Babbage. For the one that you want. That you want. Where did I get that damage? I didn't even realize I grabbed another or cargo hauling mission. Okay. I thought I waited, but apparently not. You like that industrial B one? always about speed. Yeah, it's about 80 GM. It is. The one that I can get, I can make about four trips before I have to refuel. Something like that. When I get that quantum drive. That's what I like about that one. And the cooldown time is almost instantaneous. It's the main reason why I use it all the time. For these size 3s. No, I use it. I've already known which ones I've used. I just never remember where it's at. No. I know. Eyes are not worried. I just set my stuff to where all the rest of it's over at New Babbage. Which I didn't realize all of the other ones I can get at New Babbage. Which is actually pretty cool. Is it already? Holy crap, it is. Can't believe it's already almost 10. No one's watching today. Oh. I didn't realize someone was on YouTube. It's my bad. I had my chat hiding behind my other thing. Hello, Elite. Didn't see you there. Hopefully you haven't been there that long. I didn't notice the guy on YouTube there, Sven. Guy or girl, one of them.
Yeah, I heard.
I had my chat hiding behind my OBS. Usually I don't do that. That and I wasn't looking at OBS either. I was looking at the DPS calculator more. It's what I get for messing around. Hey, no yawning. You're gonna make me want to sleep.
Go to bed.
Whoa, what the hell? There we go.
Hello, and thank you for con.
Where's my box? Sons of beaches, where's my box?
You are clear to launch.
Okay, so we go get this. Then I'll go upgrade my ship parts real fast. The only problem is that they always cost more to upgrade these ships on some of these than they do the others. Did you already upgrade your ship then, Sven, the Halsey?
Just the Quantum
Just the Quantum?
and the bobblehead.
You have a bobblehead on yours?
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you find that?
In the store?
Oh, online. That's kind of cool. I didn't know you could do that. Oh. Waiting for extension of spindle. I had a glitch last night on my raft. I didn't have to refuel a few times from Magnus to Everest. It was kind of cool. Those are always the good kind of bugs, right? And then I did
Thank
one
you.
jump.
Please visit again.
Hmm? Did I not get everything? Oh, now they're saying I'll be gone. So what's going to be the next area that we get after Pyro? Do you guys know?
The Chewbacca system.
Chewbacca system. I thought maybe, like Magnus. I don't think it's Terra yet. I don't think. Or is it Nyx next?
Not sure.
I think Nyx is a really small system. Another lawless one too, I think. Someone yesterday was saying that Pyro was failing in what they thought it was going to be like. But I don't know. Pyro's not too bad. I haven't really spent much time in there.
The only thing that could stop Roosevelt was death, and he died 83 days. But Congress did not approve of President Roosevelt serving more than 2 terms. In a 1947 Republican majority.
And I think you enjoy Pyro, don't you? Right?
Yes, okay.
You're making good bank in there for hauling, don't you?
Not yet.
Not even in the Hull C? I know it's a big system. I think it's what, twice the size of Staten? So long before the wife comes home for lunch. Then I gotta get ready for a doctor's appointment. Yay me. Ugh. Also want to sit there and check out the event, which is going to be Chanel. The new event's going to be here soon, so I'm going to go stream that here real soon too. So after this run, I'm going to go and grab my quantum thing and go and do the event. Can't believe it's already 10 o'clock. Tomorrow's Memorial Day, isn't it? Or something like that, isn't it? You guys?
Huh? You talking to me?
Yeah, is tomorrow like a Memorial Day or something like that?
I have no idea even what day it is right now. We have a Memorial Day on Monday.
It's on Monday. I knew it's on one of the days coming up.
Yeah, it's Monday.
My wife wanted to go visit the cemeteries and stuff tomorrow.
Yeah. Which ones? Like in DC?
I think where her relatives are here in town,
Oh.
and one out in the country where her grandmother is.
Yeah, but a buddy of mine told me that what is it? Fucking the islands off the coast of California have a really nice memorial service. That'd be fun, but I'm not an experienced enough sailor to go out that far alone.
If I had a boat, I would. I loved sailing. Well, I don't know how to do a bigger boat, but if I could, I would. I
I got a 25 footer,
Nice.
so it's not that big, but it's decent to sloop.
Nice.
Be nice to own a schooner one day, like a 70 footer or something.
Nice.
That'd be crazy.
That would.
Crazy. But I got to get work first and start padding up my retirement so that way, I can be a rich bitch and do whatever I want.
Live off that shit.
I told my wife I would have loved to have had a nice little houseboat, live on a boat.
Yeah, mine, have I showed you pictures before? if I posted pictures in here?
I don't know.
You can live. You could live aboard mine. It just wouldn't be that. It's not that big.
Right.
It'd be the equivalent of living in like a. If you imagine what like an RV trailer would look like if it
Mhm.
was just like a truck bed, kind
Right.
of. You know how like they have those RV like
Mhm.
dwellings that you can put in the back of a truck? Yeah, it would be like that, realistically. Let's see if I can find my pictures. Beep boop bop.
My wife doesn't like boats, so
Boobs.
yeah. She doesn't like camping either, so it kind of sucks. Complete
I
opposite
love
of
camping.
me. I know. I love the outdoors, and I can't be outdoors that much, so it kind of hurts me.
Yeah.
I loved being out in nature. I'd be outside from morning till dusk every day as a kid.
Hmm.
I'd be one of those kids as even after the street lights were on, I'd be outside.
I'm gonna switch audio devices, so give me a sec.
I remember being elementary and it'd be midnight and they'd all be asking why I was outside so late. And I'd be like, because I had fun being outside. Of course, that was in times when you were able to still go do that kind of stuff, and the parents never got in trouble for it. You know? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Then I gotta go to Arc L1, Area 18. Hello. I hear ya. Don't know about Sven.
Can you hear me?
I hear ya.
Cool beans.
I don't know where Sven's at though.
I'm everywhere you want to be.
You sound like my oldest boy. Well, no, he would say he's in the void. He's everywhere, yet nowhere at the same time.
Just say cringe.
I'm like MasterCard, baby.
I can only use you at places I don't want to go.
I'm everywhere you want to be.
Man, I don't know if I've ever been. I never had a MasterCard before, but I hear they're not accepted in a lot of places. Maybe it's different nowadays. I heard more about them whenever I was a kid. I heard people complain about them.
Capital One.
What's in your wallet?
Yup.
Your mom's phone number. Also, my mom's phone number, because I don't remember it.
It's sad. I don't think people remember people's phone numbers anymore like they used to.
No, if
I
my
used-
phone
I
went
used
down, I'd be
to-
fucked.
I used to be really bad about it. I remember
could-
phone numbers
I mean,
now. It's
I could
important to
call
remember.
myself.
It's important to remember a few phone numbers for emergency situations. My grandmother has had the same phone number since I was a kid for that very reason. And then I know my boyfriend's phone number, my mom's phone number. That's about it.
I remember my phone number and my wife's small phone number, and that's it anymore. I used to have like 10 phone numbers memorized.
Soon we'll make the switch to the TT.
You had to have phone numbers memorized in order to be able to call people.
You know, I remember when I was a kid, I went up to a payphone and I did the collect call just to see if it would work.
I love those collect calls. You could do so many prank calls with those.
I don't think I ever pranked anybody with it. I just called my grandma just to see if it would work. I had always seen the ads on the TV. And she's like, okay, well, I'm going to get off the phone now because let's go, it's money. I was like, okay, bye. Oh no, I freaking drank it. Do you guys play VR at all?
Like what?
VR, virtual reality?
I don't have VR,
Only-
otherwise I would.
Only VR porn.
Oh,
I'd love to try this game in VR. I bet you it's well, Havoc sat there and said it's awesome in VR.
has he played it in VR?
He has,
He just wears a VR headset while he's playing.
yeah,
And then he like uncouples his head so he can look around.
I think so. He's done.
That would make the most sense.
I think he's done dogfighting and first-person shooting in VR. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, it doesn't have a whole lot of VR support.
He said he had to download a program to get it to work right.
Makes sense.
And then I guess there's some videos of people that did Final Fantasy 14 in VR,
Hmm.
which I don't have any time on anymore, which is okay with me. I'm having fun on Star Citizen.
I'm glad.
Yep.
Got in the other day and did some Idris stuff, but that's about it. Tested out the beam laser. I think they need to increase the range on it, but the damage output is pretty good as long as you can hit stuff with it.
Well, you have an Idris?
Yeah, I have the Idris P
Oh,
with the K kit, so I have the laser on the front of it.
nice.
I have the K kit from back whenever they first sold them, so mine has LTI.
Nice.
So I'll have that 10 size 10 for forever, which is nice because the new kits that they're selling are not like that. You lose it, it's gone.
Oh, good. That didn't use up that much fuel. A lot less than what I thought. See if it makes me dock or land at a hangar.
Let's go get this one first.
I don't want to dock. I hate docking. It's the only thing I hate about the Hull C is docking at stations. And then if I would have known that, Sven, I would have just took Lorville or New Babbage. I think I told you that already before, didn't I?
Yeah.
I
Docking can be a bit of a
Docking's
pain.
easy.
It can be a pain, but it's not too hard if you know which side of the docking collar it wants you to get and stuff like that.
I'm getting better at it, but it still takes a little bit of time to get to it. I have to line up just right.
I see.
I'm not used to lining up to it yet. Once you get to it, then it gets easy because then you can just have it do the auto dock once you get to the point where you're right there on it. I just like having a hangar to go land in instead. Probably because of all the issues I had when before the Hull C started being fixed at the docking bays. Every time I'd have a dock, all of a sudden I'd go through the ship or I'd be back into the station or you're like, oh my God.
You son of a bitch.
Well, I am. My mom is a bitch, so.
No, not you. There's another thing in the area. Another loot item.
I just had to say that. I was just thinking, my mom would agree. I am a son of a bitch.
Hello, and thank you for contact.
It reminds me of that that movie. One of my favorite lines from the movie, I think it's called Superhero Movie. It's got Drake Bell in it. And Mary Jane's mom yells out the window, "You're nothing but a whore, just like your mother." Fucking favorite line ever. Your mom calling you a whore, just like your mom.
Jeez.
Comedy.
Why is it telling me to? I don't want to track that right now. People are hunting the Polaris right now.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Where?
Dark. Sun's going down. What is my mission? Mission 3. Everyone fixing a leak. Find the documents. Or the data breach in one neighborhood.
Did I actually get a landing bay?
Numerous enemies. Final. Looks spicy. That did not get me what I wanted. The question is, do your eye want to have sunlight?
Um,
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Approved to dock. Launch sequence started.
they said I have an assigned landing bay, but they're not giving it to me.
Landing gear down.
Confused.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Approved to dock. Launch sequence started. Landing gear up.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Dock. Launch sequence started.
Come back for all this stuff sometime.
Landing gear down.
You don't need none of that right now.
Landing gear up.
Okay, completely confused here now.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Approved to dock. Launch sequence started. Landing gear down.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Approved to
Oh,
dock.
now I get docking bay. Okay. Wasn't showing me where it was at. Yay! There we go. Couldn't get it to dock for a moment there.
Docking concluded. Engines off.
Like I said, I'm not really good at docking. But I try. Takes me forever to get it done. I understand the principle of it.
You don't.
I do.
You don't get it.
I get it. Connecting those dots, making them green. Pain in my little ass. You didn't watch my video of docking.
Was that on Pornhub?
So you didn't watch
Oh,
my
we didn't.
stream.
You're streaming on OnlyFriends?
Yeah.
Welcome to the
Is it your foot stream?
system.
It's my foot stream.
Your vehicle has been
I'm the only one watching it.
Please visit us again.
You're fucking metastases, son of a bitch.
Stupid little galleries. Oh, they're still doing construction outside, I see. Food
I don't know
court.
what's spawning out there. There.
There we go. Which one was I getting again?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. What? Hey.
There we go. That's a lot of banks right there.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
It's weird. I have to dock in order to get to land my ship, but yet I get a hangar when I call my ship. That doesn't make sense. Who's got a Wambulance? What? Alright. Alright.
You are clear to
There we
launch.
go. Had to remember how to call my hangar. Mine's not here. What the hell? Okay. Server's having issues. Yep. Or am I having net issues? You guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Wasn't sure if it was me or the game. It's not letting me put my landing gear up.
Shield off.
It's kind of weird.
Quantum travel engaged.
Well, it's quantum working, so.
Landing gear up. Quantum travel complete.
Hmm. Yeah. It's probably because I'm over at Area 18.
Quantum travel engaged.
There we go. This place is overcrowded, I think, right now.
Quantum travel complete. Shield on.
Okay, my landing gear's up now. It wasn't before.
was a close one.
What'd you do?
I almost didn't make it back.
Uh-oh. What you playing?
Into the Radius, the first one.
Oh. I was just telling Sven
Probably-
yesterday. Well, go ahead.
It's my favorite VR game, I'd say.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Go get an upgraded shotgun.
VR is getting more and more popular.
Yeah.
It's not true
There's a lot of
VR
really shitty
yet.
titles out there though that oversaturate it.
Yeah. We need true VR though.
Augmented.
Yeah. We need stuff like SAO.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That
We need
would.
holodecks.
We do. That would be badass. Who wouldn't want something like that? Even if it was just like SAO where you just had a helmet put on and then you'd be a full dive that way. You know? Or, you know, like how they did The World for Dot Hack. If you remember that anime, that was before SAO.
Let's see.
I know we don't have the technology for it, but it'd be nice.
I will be. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do something real quick.
Of course, then again, I don't think kids and a lot of adults would never go outside. They'd be inside forever. Of course, it might also be safer for a lot of us people, too. What do you think, Sven?
Warning. Warning.
Warning. Leaving a safe zone. Didn't I put my landing gear down? I thought I did.
Engines off.
Oh well. Okay, never mind. I thought I had my landing gear down, but apparently I don't. You ever done that, Sven?
Yep. I'll be back in a minute.
Yep.
I'm back. You hear me?
Yep. Hello. Thought I had my landing gear down when I landed, but apparently I didn't.
Engines off.
I was like, why am I cockeyed? And again. Okay. I couldn't get my landing gear down or up. Now I can't get my landing gear down. Doesn't make sense. I might have to change servers.
Engines off.
Hmm. Alright guys, I'm gonna end my stream. So the game's acting weird, so I'm gonna end my stream. I'll